Congratulations to my mother, Pamela Phillips, for becoming a bishop. That was a nice ordainment. Ever since I can remember, my mom always kept me in nice suits, had me up early Sunday morning for Sunday school. And when I went to school, she always had lunch money for me, ready on the counter. That's my mom. They say I'm hated cause I represent original man. Handed over, this supposed to be our land. The black germ, homie, the original genes. They told a lie, but the scientists spilled the beams. The supreme form of life and a perfectly cut. The mind of God and the angels with the righteous touch. Knowledge born with the wise dome, where the gods roam. I'm with my cipher and we're sitting on chrome. They formed the nation, but they needed validation. Khalifa's the one, owners of the earth, the game was done. I'm worth a lot, but I don't represent a Rothschild. Situation's getting real where we can't smile. We're taking over and the last poets rocking the globe. Keep it gully, but just don't sell your soul. Everybody's thugged out, sporting ice and gold. They wanna live right, but their hearts are cold. One day we'll all make it to the promised land. 40 acres and a mule just to till the land. Beachfronts on the ocean playing in the sand. It's reparations, so let it be your master plan. One day we'll all make it to the promised land. 40 acres and a mule just to till the land. Beachfronts on the ocean playing in the sand. It's reparations, so let it be your master plan. Took from the east into the west and buried in the north. Distributed by whites with guns at every port. Cut from a tree, the only source of our roots. Defiled by pigs, merchants and spooks. No life, liberty, no profiting for me. How many lives were lost at bay and at sea? Beat over the head, our mind was shook. Whipped so we forget that our name was took. In the wilderness, a sleeping giant laziness lost. A paid price we paid to the point of no cost. Then came a man of Christ who pieces his way to heal the strife suffered yesterday. It's evident and relevant, we folded our tent. No action while we wait for our Christ God sent. The life that we live is either heaven or hell. Things are bad, but make sure you live to tell. One day we'll all make it to the promised land. 40 acres and a mule just to till the land. Beachfronts on the ocean playing in the sand. It's reparations, so let it be your master plan. One day we'll all make it to the promised land. 40 acres and a mule just to till the land. Beachfronts on the ocean playing in the sand. It's reparations, so let it be your master plan. Been 8 years of a peace treaty. A black president with black awareness. But why get greedy? The black militias in the streets and they killing the cops, cause they killing young kids. But when will it stop? So much has happened in my own spot. Got me thinking of confrontation, so I'm holding my Glock. Black lives matter, here's my rally cry. I put my fist with the tear coming out my eye. So many people struggling, I'd rather die on my feet. My voice kinda cracks when I start to speak. But who will listen to me? I'm only one man, but I'm a leader and I'm part of God's master plan. We acting like we don't see it, but it's all around. But the country's under pressure, don't make the sound. It's mad stress, but you should put your demons to rest. Attack after attack, but it's all a test. It's been a long time coming. coming, we will rule again. How could the best times ever come to an end? It's a dark cloud coming, come for family and friends. How could we lose the battle in the midst of a win? It's been a long time coming, we will rule again. How could the best times ever come to an end? It's a dark cloud coming, come for family and friends. How could we lose the battle in the midst of a win? Now how you feel about your new president? A Trump card for fanatics, to them it's heaven sent. If this is school, then Trump will be the class clown. This is democracy, now he's running the town. I'm not a hater, but that's a dictator. Privileges being taken while the laws get faked. To Democrats it's like a standoff. I grant my power to Pelosi, hope she won't be soft. My regards to Ms. Clinton, we mourn your loss. In 4 years we have to take it back at all costs. The socialists are spoken, I'm a Marxist with ideas. Your nightmares are coming true. What are your fits to help is what they tell me. Politics is what they tell me. If I was emancipated, how could the system fail me? Try to learn from the wrong done in deceit. But my opinions are bold, very obsolete. It's been a long time coming, we will rule again. How could the best times ever come to an end? It's a dark cloud coming, come for family and friends. How could we lose the battle in the midst of a win? It's been a long time coming, we will rule again. How could the best times ever come to an end? It's a dark cloud coming, come for family and friends. How could we lose the battle in the midst of a win? When to feel every day of your life. Restless nights come from all the heartache and strife. We have to see it to the end. We have to win. We have to make the right decision again and again. Make no mistake, just calculate how much it brought you through. Nobody's perfect, what we do, what we have to do. I'm taking it to the cross every day, every night. The battle's God's, so let it be your guide and light. You have to praise him through your pain so you won't go insane. I have to keep going through the fortune and fame. I'm in sync with the word through my day-to-day walk. I listen to my pastor and the things that she taught. It's all in God's hands, God is in demand. You should pray that you never fall and sink in sand. Show examples of Christ, cause it's twice as nice. Shake the sinners to the left, make the demons take flight. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. My mind's made up, I'm never looking back. It's important how you act when you under attack. I got a name in this game, but I'm staying the same. A level head, but I bled through the struggle I led. I'm a leader with the qualities to be even greater. No time for criticism and the people that hate you. Shake and bake and pop your collar when you're under fire. Best believe God will give me all that I desire. Scientific, metaphysically, a higher plane. I'm very humble and I'll never be the type that's vain. Repercussions of me sin got me praying again. If you wanna intercede, then let's begin. So many changes for a brother as I wait for Christ. Got to get to heaven for eternal life. We can sing to the heavens, but it's not the same. Life in heaven only means that you're done with the game. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. It's a battle when to feel every day of your life. We have to see it to the end. We all gotta go through something. You might as well come out on top. Know what I'm talking about? Everywhere I go, saints choose me. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. Well, we out. Alright, we out. before Elijah at the dinner table. Pour a glass of wine to keep the household stable. It's superstitious, but it's really customs and beliefs. Whatever people practice, that's what you reap. Picture my soul in heaven, picture my body in Zion. These are better times, there's no denying. How could we take things for granted, things we're blessed to have? Never want for anything, kinda makes me laugh. Kings on the throne and they worshiping Baal, putting curses on the prophets, open Israel veil. It's time to prove who we are, the 12 tribes are here. Israel reestablished and we will appear. Don't need a plane or boat, just set my chariot down. A one-way ticket for the lost and found. The rain is soon to come, so get your house in order. Thinking about River Jordan, take me to the water. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Remember Elijah, attributes of God. Being a prophet truly blessed, but it's so hard. Living on the road, going place to place. People are the problem, but it's people you face. As for the house of Israel, they have to obey. Anything unless you see a bad day. God is the answer, no mistake in that. You got to know you're God's people, and facts are facts. Spending time running around with the Gentiles. You're a self-contained unit, you don't have to smile. Entertaining diplomats while you're putting on airs. God don't like your politics, but life ain't fair. It's a way to do it better, not begging for cheddar. I'm the hope for the future, so read this letter. Taking pains to do what's right in the eyes of God. I'm your spiritual leader, and it's no facade. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. Elijah will come before the coming of Christ. Behold, I send you Elijah. I want to use this opportunity to call on our ancestors. All of you represent a star in heaven. Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Huey Newton. If there's ever been a time that we needed you, that time is now.
This one is for all the lost tribes out there.
Bloodshedding, where this world is heading. Silence us, the bulletproof and infrared. Combat the impact, a dead hit with the full metal jacket, banana clip. Who's the loser? Watch where the blood flow. It turned from war to a death show. 10,000 planes, it's a new guard. Tell me, bro, you hard, jihad or too hard? Death is real, can you run fast? Everybody got guns, but will you last? War is hell, it's a test, but will it stop? Can I go against a missile with my Glock? Think not, it's an ongoing process. Looking for some R&R, some bed rest. Armageddon, bloodshedding, where this world is heading. 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 Can you picture picture having blood to the east brow. A million men dying everywhere, just ask how. Christ on a white horse with the army of angels. Bombs in the air exploding like the Star Spangled. Two red armies, and we're jockeying for power. Ask yourself, how can we avoid the last hour? Israel surrounded by aggression from armies. I'm protected by God, so how can they harm me? How can we maintain our sanity? Through Adam and Eve, we're all family. Christ is a perfect soul like a tree from Lebanon. If you need some information, you can ask the Don. Let a rabbi tell you of the things to come. When the tribulation comes, then the game is done. Later on, I'll tell you how the game was won. Everything that takes place is just spiritual fun. Armageddon, bloodshed, what is one is head? 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 On Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Dividends put you on your feet. I'm not a bookie, but a broker. Keep the stocks in the choker. Flip the stock 4 times over. We're taking over like trading places. Guard your spaces, you're about to see some new faces and no traces of currency that you're leaking out. We're about to show you what this money making's all about. We're getting clout positively with no doubt. So what you saying, yo? Taking over Wall Street is a new form of black power. We're rising up in this last hour like a lion we're about to devour. All the currency without the towers. The world is ours, can't you see? And we're taking no shorts. As far as trade go, we want every report. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Black power's only based on what we control. We're ruling entertainment, but guard your soul. Here's a message for the athletes. It's obsolete, you make millions, but you don't own the seats. You think the owners will let you own the skybox. Your money stops at each whistle when the game stops. No masters for the music game. It's insane when the tax man come, you always take the blame. CEOs of companies only go so far. If you're a black executive, you're the #1 star. Last to get hired, first to get fired. They take you for one every time you retire. This is really how the game's sold. The cover's blown. We think we're getting there, but they doing this wrong. Think about what I'm saying. Think real hard. There's a million black bodies living behind bars. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Brothers on Wall Street, streets of gold, not concrete. Seen the righteous forsaken. If you dig, you're mistaken. Christ came to the earth and left the whole world shaking. The despised and rejected understood his life. The kingdom is at hand and the end's in sight. Babylon is falling, here's my rally cry. If you agree with this rhyme, I await your reply. Gonna be in the sky, I didn't know we can fly. Don't understand the supernatural, but why ask why? Too many fakers got you mixed up, make sure you stay prayed up. Disciple hypocrites with your spirit cause they played up. Been in the church ever since the day I was born. Every time I strayed away, my mother was scorned. Now I'm making moves, trying to be the saint that she wanted. Gotta stay away from sin cause the sins are flaunted. If they offer you some drugs, just say you don't want it. Man, it feels good to see people up on it. Enter into the courts, the throne of David. Ain't no sense in looking back cause the world is fading. 1,000-year reign, the kingdom's at hand. Time to divvy up the block, the kingdom's land. Enter into the courts, the throne of David. Ain't no sense in looking back cause the world is fading. 1,000-year reign, the kingdom's at hand. Time to divvy up the block, the kingdom's land. Time is drawing near, but you should never fear. If you haven't listened yet, then it's time to hear. Ain't no need of making plans, just do what you can. Hoping I can catch a glimpse of God's master plan. Don't ever feel shocked when God called them home. All it means for a saint is that the game was sown. Think about your life, don't make the wrong choice. See your conscience is right, cause it's God's voice. Answer a high call, don't ever fall. People get caught up when they try to ball. Life is short but sweet, good times and grief. Try to make sure that your time's not brief. When you sin, make sure you make your lesson learned. When the gates of hell open, you don't wanna burn. Make these words be the last that you ever heard. Living a fast life is just so absurd. Enter into the courts, the throne of David. Ain't no sense in looking back cause the world is fading. 1,000-year reign, the kingdom's at hand. Time to divvy up the block, the kingdom's land. Enter into the courts, the throne of David. Ain't no sense in looking back cause the world is fading. 1,000-year reign, the kingdom's at hand. Time to divvy up the block, the kingdom's land. We can all see that the end is near. Just watching it unfold. Get your house in order. Here come the two witnesses. Just stay out their way. About to usher in the coming of Christ. Some of y'all know the time. Some of y'all behind. Judge not, for you will not be judged. Ain't got no time for the saints who ain't got no love. I wash my sins in the purified water. I'm resting in Christ, who was baptized by a mortar. Maintain your belief or you can fall like a leaf. Gotta stay strong, uplift the weak. Can we all get along like riding the king? Won't hesitate like Martin till that freedom ring. The weak are bruised, but the meek shall inherit the earth. I was called to preach the word since the day of my birth. Let us rise to the top and get the blessings of God. Live a life for Christ could prove to be hard. Forgive and forget the ones who done you wrong. Live by the Bible and the words in the song. I can think of many times that I wanted to quit. Some claiming to be saved ain't really legit. Here comes the Son of Man, know the time. Here comes the Son of Man for mankind. Here comes the Son of Man, we can shine. Here comes the Son of Man by design. Here comes the Son of Man, know the time. Here comes the Son of Man for mankind. Here comes the Son of Man, we can shine. Here comes the Son of Man. It's the rebirth, it's time to prove what I'm worth. Before I die and my cash is all covered in dirt. Who would care if I passed away feeling the hurt? Got me stranded on YouTube going berserk. Everybody hustling, trying to make ends meet. Some are doing too much, time to take a seat. I think about the struggle and I start to weep. Hoping that the shady system don't start to creep. Setbacks make a brother stronger unless you die from hunger. Maybe not starving but you're going under. Steady drowning like a sailor in the deep deep blue sea. Excuse my metaphor, but the sea is society. Listen to the punchline and roll with me. This might be the last time you hear from me. Ain't nothing free in this world, got to pay your fee. They got a lock on this world, got to find the key. Here comes the Son of Man, know the time. Here comes the Son of Man for mankind. Here comes the Son of Man, we can shine. Here comes the Son of Man by design. Here comes the Son of Man, know the time. Here comes the Son of Man for mankind. Here comes the Son of Man, we can shine. Here comes the Son of Man. We're about to rebuild the temple. But beware the Antichrist. North Korea trying to end it. We checking for Iran. It ain't over till God says it's over, baby. And we out. One people make the world go round. Here's the new message coming to the lost and found. Every race is your brother, and that's your equal. When racism's over, there will be no sequel. Taking pains to do what's right in the eyes of God. Racism is a plague and it's no facade. Breaking every person down till there's no return. Miseducated by the media, we have to learn. Fighting for civil rights, why I can live. We have to care for the people, we have to give. Politics is an institute that try to deceive. Police brutality is prevalent, but what if we leave? Not giving them a chance for the tricks of the sleeve. This is the last chance that we have to believe. Apologizing for the beat down the wrong intent. This rap song is knowledge and it's heaven sent. One race, one people make the world go round. It's a movement for peace and it's going down. Education is key, how does justice sound? A new millennium and change for the lost and found. One race, one people make the world go round. It's a movement for peace and it's going down. Education is key, how does justice sound? A new millennium and change for the lost and found. One blood, one love, we all bleed red. I got the same amount of ounces for the brain in my head. Black brothers have connections to the white beats. In any race you find a brother that be down like me. Sporting the same hat, wearing the same tat. Steady listening and checking for a beat that's fat. Racism is a curse and we have to evolve. It's a problem in the land that we know how to solve. Not with a Twitter message or a lavish blog. If you can't show love, don't say nothing at all. We have to get it right before America fall. How can we hear the hate from Arabian soul? It's no time to waste, no time to talk. I try to embrace my brother, but he put up a wall. I love every race in the melting pot, giving props to the people with this blessed hip-hop. One race, one people make the world go round. It's a movement for peace and it's going down. Education is key, how does justice sound? A new millennium and change for the lost and found. One race, one people make the world go round. It's a movement for peace and it's going down. Education is key, how does justice sound? A new millennium and change for the lost and found.
Sir Mellow. Music.
40 years of the same song. What would it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song. What would it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song. What would it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song. What would it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song. What What will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? We need our sons to remain strong. You don't have to be no thug, no dealer to say that you belong. That's not the message for the teens today, but that's the image in the songs that we portray. I'm coming on the scene in the healing way. No drugs, no thugs, clean that, and I can live to say this is the way I make my rhymes pay. Under blessings of God is where I wanna stay. Hey, life goes on, and I'm grown and I realize many people watching his young eyes, influenced to kill by you thug guys. You say this is your life, but you tell lies. Give a chance that you never had, life without the taste of death that made mother sad. 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? Yesterday I read a passage about a young black male. Will we live or will we perish? Only time will tell. Misguided, misunderstood, and the facts remain. People turn their backs, but they holler at change. I can hear the souls crying, wish them went the right way. Media hide the violence, keep the body displayed. Chalk lines and sirens, and the shots are firing. Hustlers in the game, reaching under retirement. Plenty lives took a short, plenty mothers grow weary. Oh God can heal my anguish and my wrath and fury. Will I see hell or the pearly gates? Hope I say my prayers before they seal my fate. Writing this rhyme make my heart glad. I enjoy making millions of you thugs mad. Watch your step or get checked by the foolproof. Kicking poison rhymes to the young youth. 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? To Aaliyah, Tupac, Easy, Biggie, and Top, thinking about big pun, saying why oh why? Why the sons and the daughters got to die? Look to the sky, I say a prayer, not a way to reply. And ask the Lord for longevity, living heavenly. Iniquity want the death of me. The flesh is crucified daily. Ask the Lord to save me. Originator that made me. Life is crazy, I got to make sense of it all. Without Christ, best believe it, take a serious fall. It's for the World Trade Center, there be wars and rumors of wars. Blazing beach up and the boars and swords. Anthrax attacking politicians. Or will they listen to the messenger of God that is given? Steady living. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along? 40 years of the same song, what will it take in this hip-hop game for us to get along?